So maybe you have a supplement brand and just figuring out how to scale it, how to 8 figures with Facebook ads. I think over years we hit with probably like 4 or 5 different supplement brands. This is just like some of them. For example, Love Complement, we got them like into Inc. 500 fastest growing company list. I personally invested into them. I think it's like really good product with like really good team behind it. Then, another one is Skinessa. We took them from about like 15K to 400K a month, in about 16 months working together with me and my agency, Adkings agency. And, what is the really, the magic of scaling these supplement brands? Because realistically, it's the same formula. Like brand after brand, you just need to replicate the same things and you get results. And there's basically 3 points. One is, LTV-based acquisition strategy. Another one is like level 3 creatives media buying and just figuring how to get, to level 3. And the media buying, proper media buying approach here. So first, let's talk a little bit about like LTV-based acquisition and how it's working. So at very basic level, right, in supplement space, you have insane competition because everybody is understanding lifetime value, and we're able to defer their profits later. Often at acquisition, you have 0.7 to 0.9 ROAS on Facebook ads currently. That is if you're doing things correctly. You could hit 1.3, but usually the scale is just not there. No way you'll be able to spend, like 9, 10K a day daily ad spends at smaller spends like this. But the whole trick is, you need to be probably in 3 to 6 months. Right now, I think industry standard is between these two. If you can push back later and be profitable later, that's even better. And just very quickly, how this works. So first of all, I have first order. Let's say first order is $65, etc. But you wait 3 months, and maybe, on first order, you lose a little bit of cash, you run a 0.9 ROAS, etc. So you're probably even losing, I would say about $30 if you add, product cost, etc. And you are not profitable. But suddenly, if you wait a little bit, and if you're pushing subscription, you figure out reorders, etc. You wait 3 months, and suddenly somebody else does like another order. You're already at breaking even, and you don't wait more, like 5, 6 months, you're profitable. And usually these marks is, at 3 months, you should be hitting 1.5x average order value of a first order and LTV value of a customer. At 6 months, you should be hitting 2x, and at 12 months, you should be hitting 3x. At about 24 months, you should be hitting about 4.5 to 5x, just because some people churn, etc., but nonetheless, this means for that cost that you lost a customer in immediately, at 6 months, you're already making profit. At 12 months, you're making even more profit. And at 24 months mark, you're like insanely profitable. And you're using all this profit from like a customers that came, 6 months ago, 12 months ago, to funnel it into acquisition and acquiring more customers. Nonetheless, there's like something that a lot of brands miss at this is Amazon Trickle effect. It's insanely powerful thing because a lot of people trust on Amazon because, once again, prime shipping, easy returns, just in general, easier procedure than buying through the brand directly. So often what people do, if they want to be buying from a brand, they Google the brand, we go on Amazon, and we buy through there. Often we're seeing about 20% of sales as we're pushing through direct to consumer. If you have Amazon, go to Amazon, buy through Amazon. And at the same time, you get more reviews on Amazon, it ranks higher on Amazon. Suddenly, Amazon becomes a really good channel just for internal Amazon push because we see, hey, it's a good product. I want to be pushing this more because it's bringing us sales. And, it's bringing Amazon a returns on this. So that's a kind of like a trick that you also have to take into account Amazon profits when you're calculating total marketing returns. And just by doing the small shift, like a lot of brands, we're just able to, almost 2x just because it's a mental shift in math and how you're approaching things. Then another big equation part of, success and scaling supplement brands is just getting to that level 3 of a creative scale. And what I mean by this, level 1 is basically, when you're running your creatives at like problem aware and solution aware category. Let's say, we're selling something like anti-acne cosmetics, anti-acne skincare, etc. This means, we have acne, we know a solution, and we're looking just alternative solution to a problem, maybe because it's not helping or it's not fast enough, etc. This means all your advertising and hooks at this level should be about how I finally beat my acne, literally talking directly about pain point and thing, etc. The good part is, usually at this level, you get the best marketing returns. The bad part is, it's literally just about 2% of total audience you could be hitting, and no way you will be able to scale to high levels unless you master 2 other levels of this, creative scaling. And level 2 is people who are problem aware, but maybe are not necessarily solution aware. And now, if we take the same acne angle, etc., They might have acne. They might know they could have acne. They maybe have tested some products, but essentially, you change the mindset from, hey, beat your acne into, hey, prevent acne, 5 tips to prevent acne, or why you could be prone to acne, why you should be preventing it, etc. Or my secret routine to live worry-free from acne. You kind of still mention the problem, right? But now you're starting to target all this audience that is like not fully aware of about product. So that's just like one step up. And suddenly, on average, you're able to 3x, 4x your scale in total. So, you go from 2% total market share to 6% that you're able to target. So now you're targeting about 8% of total market. But still, the real growth for all the supplements brands that you worked with happened once we got to level 3. This is where usually you have the lowest amount of profit immediately. But long term, this is where you enable the most scale for brand, and you're just able to absolutely crush things. So here you target people who are not problem aware, we don't know about problem, but you're almost running micro VSL funnels, video sales letters, where you get emotional transformation stories about, I wish I did this earlier, and you connect with, about how, you wish you started to prevent acne earlier, about like some sort of customer telling their personal heartfelt story about this. Or my life got ruined because of the skincare trend, and you talk about like, the bad things in skincare industry that causes the acne actually to appear to a lot of people. Or, maybe you talk about, chemicals in the soap, right? That causes, hormone disbalance in the body and causes acne to appear. And then you present your product as a solution to this problem. So what you do, right? You basically almost inaugurate people into the problem, and then you present your product as the go-to solution to that. And now suddenly this is here you're able to really scale.
With that.